What's up to my TikTok surviving followers? I almost said Tupac because there's no Diddy Chronicle. Today we are doing the thing that got me into this whole TikTok story giving business. The Tupac case about his alleged accomplice in his red room. When I say red room, y'all know what I mean because I post this up on YouTube too, and I ain't trying. I ain't trying them. So I should have wore the Tupac shirt today, but originally I was going to start my first vlog, just a little, give a little rundown about it. But I bumped into this. So, because I believe I have more to tell y'all, let me read this to you. Tupac Shakur Red Rum suspect Dwayne Keefe D. Davis denied release over bail money legitimacy concerns. The accused has been locked up since September as he awaits his November 4th trial date. Y'all want to know what's funny? That other man I can't stand, Wack, is the one who actually put up the money for him. I swear I can't respect that man. 1 minute Wack is telling Diddy telling Honeycomb, he all kinds of punk this, punk that. But then when he go on the DJ Fed show, all of a sudden, okay, I don't want to get into it because I want to get pissed off. But anyway, Dwayne Keefe D. Davis, the man charged in connection with Tupac Shakur's 19... Oh, they got the dates. 1990. Tupac was going like 1997. They said 1999. Has been denied release despite coming up with the money to post bail. Because that Wack was on Fed TV talking about he was going to post it. ABC affiliate KTNV reports Davis has notified the Clark County District Court in Nevada on June 20th that he will be able to post his $750,000 bail and faced Clark County Judge Carly Kearney, I don't know, June 25th to hear the conditions of his release to house arrest and to verify where the funds came from. The next day, the magistrate, y'all know, I can't see. I really can't. I need to find one of them cheap eyeglass places. But somebody denied to release him due to concerns of the legitimacy of the funds posted by entertainment manager. Did it jump that far? Hold on. Concerns the legitimacy of the funds posted by entertainment manager Cash Wack Jones, according to KTNV. Yes, I said Wack. I didn't say the numbers behind it. Sue me if you don't like me. I ain't got no money anyway. But anyway, Jones, who currently manages The Game and Blueface, used to Ray J, right? You still managing it? The game about dumb Blueface just an idiot anyway. Appeared in court. The video link and said the $112,500 payment was a gift and claimed there wasn't a quid pro arrangement between him and Davis. The court cannot say that Mr. Davis has shown the funds were legally obtained. The judge wrote in an order according to the local ABC affiliate, which was provided video of that hearing. Y'all, let's see if we can hear this real good. Let's see. Let me do some settings here. Hold on, y'all. Let's go to that beautiful face right there. And he winking at me. All right, let's see if we can hear it.
Regarding the bail, just one quick thought. Mr. Arnold, I know you weren't here at the time of the bail setting, and so ultimately the reason I sat the purpose of the source hearing was because of the peculiar procedural history of this case and the facts here was really to ensure that the bond is not supposed to be proceeds from talking about the murder or killing of Mr. Shakur. And so that's sort of been the focus of this source hearing, as well as obviously, legitimate. So how do you want to proceed with the source hearing that you're doing now?
Your Honor, I believe that we have Mr. Jones. He's prepared to
That's Wack.
testify, answer any that the state may have. I submitted to them the same you have, Your Honor.
Sorry, y'all, that quality
And
must
they
have.
expressed or under oath that he's not going to benefit from the proceeds in any manner. I don't believe there are any other financial questions. If there is, they won't brought to my attention.
So yes, Your Honor, the state
It's freezing.
So I'll then have him placed under oath. I'll let Mr. Arnold ask him a few introductory questions, or whatever questions he wants to get out. I'll allow you to have cross-examination.
Yo, what the heck? Like, their quality is so jacked up right now.
Josh Jones, I see him on. Sir, if you could unmute yourself.
Yeah, I'm not muted. Just hold that.
Or it's not.
That's not good.
Okay. Let's see if we can get that fixed.
Okay, there it goes.
All right, so we've got Mr. Jones. Are we able to make him the largest person? Perfect. All right. Mr. Jones, I'm going to place you under oath. Can you raise your right hand?
Swear the testimony you're about to give shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God.
I do.
And please have you state and swear your first and last name for the record.
Cash, C-A-S-H, Jones, J-O-N.
Thank you, sir. Mr. Arnold, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. What was the amount that you for the premium in this case? 112,000. So it was 15% of whatever it was. Okay, so it's 112,000 and some odd dollars.
500.
$500, is that correct? 112.5, yes, sir. Yes, sir. And you paid that out of your business? Yes, sir. Business under entertainment. And you're the sole owner of that business, is that correct? Yes, sir. And that business is a business license to do business in the state of Nevada. How long have you had that? Roughly 8 years, maybe. And again, you used the proceeds from that business and you provided us with the documents showing that those amounts were taken from your business account. Is that correct? Yes. How do you know Mr. Davis, sir? I know him through passing. I know his son. I know him. We sat down and talked a few times. In general, about personal things. He was having his bout with cancer, and personal things, industry stuff. Just regular conversation. He's always been a monumental guy in our community. Conversation. So and I've helped several people in our community. Whether it was funerals, whether it was for bail. In his situation, I know his cancer has been. I don't know. I know he's having an issue in there. So.
Alright, y'all. This is just a part one. I didn't want to have to do this, but unfortunately, I got to come back because I'm going to see if I can do something on my end. Because I know it's like discoloration. They having problems with his Zoom meeting. So I'll be back for part 2. Alright, y'all. I'm hoping it didn't restart all the way.
I'll let you know.
Oh, it didn't.
Get that, sir. Sir, are you deriving any benefit financially from Mr. Davis's release? No, I'm not. All right, I have no further questions, John.
State cross-examination.
yes, do you need to stand at the podium because of the blue jeans aspect, or? Right. Sir, you're in the entertainment business, is that right?
That's one of my businesses, yes.
And go by the moniker Wack 100.
Whack.
Yes, I do.
And one of the things that you do is manage, some artists like the Game.
2 artists who ain't even popping right now. So
I have a residence in California. I have multiple residences in California, Oklahoma, as well as New Jersey and New York.
Okay. And is it fair to say that the last 4 digits of your phone number are 6979?
6979.
Okay. All right. I want to turn your attention. We were provided a letter by Mr. Arnold that said that you had known Mr. Davis and his family for many years. Is that right?
I mean, they're a pillar of our community, especially the urban community.
Well, I think let me clarify. You said I have been a good of Mr. Davis and his family for many years. Is that right?
Well, I know his sister. I know him. I know his son.
When did you first meet Mr. Davis?
Oh. I think maybe about 8 years ago, maybe.
When did you become good friends with Mr.
Good friends with
I'm sorry, when did you become good friends?
the day I met him, the day we shook hands. We come from our upbringing, we come from the opposite side of the track. So, in my travels over the last 25 years, of coming from the gang life and making my exit from being a gang banger, anybody that I meet that's willing to sit down with,
side eye. I'll be right back, y'all. Let me see if I
consider a
can.
friend.
Wait a minute.
All
Try to
right,
let
so
them question
the
him
other thing
first.
you say in the letter that Mr. Arnold provided to us is that the money is a gift and Mr. Davis is not obligated to repay. Is that right?
That's right.
All right.
Y'all hear that? That's correct.
Do you have any contract between you and Mr. Davis?
Not as of yet.
Okay. Do you have
Not
any
as of yet. This man said not.
financial agreement with his son?
No, I don't. I want him to come work for me. That's what he wanted to do, to try to get him out the streets.
Now, so with
Real quick while I do what it do, because we're not going to be able to watch this. I'm not going to be able to listen to this whole thing. It's freaking.
Bail's mom, and I definitely want him to be on house arrest.
now,
Okay, now in case y'all didn't catch that, I don't know if it was the defendant or it might be the defense attorney. The legal aid, if Wack didn't get him a real one. He asked, was he going to be do he have a contract with Mr. Davis? He said, no, not yet. He said, is there an agreement with his son and you? He said his son will be working for me, but that's just to get him off the streets. Ninja, you ain't gonna be paying. He gonna be paying off that money that you spent on his daddy getting out. Number one. Number two, when they asked were you gonna pay it back, you didn't flat out say no. But in this letter you wrote it was a gift. Hold on, let me see, because they're still talking to him. Like, that's all I'm gonna really hear is the pieces of them talking to him. God dang it, yo. All right, hold on. Let's see how much more with him. Crazy thing is, you going hard, and he even went hard on DJ Fed TV for somebody who really was a pillar to the community, who really was a voice for the culture and the community. For someone who, he was on the west side with you. No, he might not have been like an actual gangbanger, but this man was a pillar to the community. Now y'all might have to watch that video later and edit it, and redo that for y'all. Cause I'm not even sure how good y'all can even hear what I did get. But I'm gonna read on. Jones had appeared on Fed TV, and everybody know you go to Fed TV, it's a wrap. In a video interview posted in early June, and said he would bail Keefe D out if he allowed him to make a television series about his life. Let me say that one more time for the people in the back and for the slow people that are honeycomb eggplant riders, maybe even whack eggplant riders. He appeared on Fed TV in a interview and said he would post Keefe D bail if he allowed him to make a television series about his life. Is that or is that not an agreement to him bailing him out? Caught you in a lie, buddy. But okay, they further say a series about his life. It's only $75,000, he told DJ Fed at the time. I've been thinking about going to get him with the stipulation. What the freak? With the stipulations that I'll do the series on it. Of course, because that's basically paying whatever. But Jones admitted to the court that he would sometimes say things for entertainment purposes and to drive up engagement. Oh, ain't that the same? That's the same thing he tried to say Keefe D was saying when Keefe D was being interviewed all over the place. And that's what I said to Fed. But Keefe D is already involved with somebody. I have no contracts with him, said Jones, according to KNTV. So really, he already with somebody? Sure, you did not say that for entertainment. That definitely was not for entertainment. Where the freak was I at? Before you go to Fed, you have a discussion about what you're going to talk about and what needs to be said to draw up views. Believable. That's probably, he probably said that in defense to this dummy right here, because he went on Fed TV and was telling it all, but he also told it all in his book too. Y'all gotta hurry up. I got to hurry up. Chew. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. So sorry. There's nothing about Fed and nothing about YouTube that says we're being truthful about what we're saying for entertainment. Prosecutors responded with a recorded jailhouse phone call between Jones and Davis, during which they're seen to be talking about a contract of sorts. You got to remember this, Sugar Honey Ice-T set you up for the rest of your life, Jones say on the call played by prosecutors. I'll get you out and then we'll sit down and talk about all that. Contract in place, right or wrong. Oh, y'all, it's going to be a number 3. I'm so sorry I never did it to y'all, but part 3 coming up. Part 3. Okay, so while Mr. Jones testified he was bonding out Mr. Davis because Mr. Davis was fighting cancer and had been a pillar of the community, his previous interviews with Fed TV suggested another motive. Some of the ruling reads, according to KTNV, the judge concluded the bank records provided by Jones were insufficient to make the requisite showing that the $112.5 bail premium was paid by a legitimate source, according to Colo 8, a local ABC affiliate in Reno, Nevada. Davis has been in jail since last September when he was taken into custody after his alleged involvement in the Red Room of hip-hop legend Shakur. So y'all, hold on. Let's break this all down right quick, right? Let me bring him. We're going to break this down real quick, right? So, number 1, I'm not saying all of y'all, but I'm sure many of y'all, like I, have received jail phone calls. And they tell you before you accept that call, this call is being monitored by, and it like, they have different programs or whatever, right? So you know the call is being monitored. But y'all discussing a contract that, and see, this is the thing. Y'all dummies think that they don't pull that stuff up. Y'all dummies think that the feds don't actually look at social media. Y'all on some whole other stuff. Authorities are looking at all this. They're checking all that. And then for them to say, it sounded like they said he didn't even have the money. Yeah. The judge concluded the bank records provided by Jones were insufficient to make, basically showing that the 112.5 was in there. Then to top that part off, they don't even think the bail bondsman is legitimate. WTF came up with this. Y'all know how, like, come on. For somebody who have been in the streets and he brought that life, him and Wack, y'all sure are some dummies. Y'all talking business over the phone. Y'all, you want to make up, sorry, I don't know, Flim, I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all want to make up, because it sounds like they basically made up a whole person in order for him to get bailed out. But hold on, I'm going to see if this plays normally. Hopefully it do. We're not going to look at Keefe. I want to remind y'all the legend, the icon, the man that they are talking about. But here he go. Now I might not be able to post this on YouTube, but this is his interview.
Mark your calendars this summer because FanDuel has something back. Have you ever met Keefe D?
Yeah.
You know him personally?
Yeah.
His lawyer did an interview recently and said Keefe D is a liar. He made up all this stuff just to make some money from people like, me for interviews and to get out of a serious drug case. He was never in Las Vegas. All this is fake. And he's not connected to Tupac's murder at all.
Yeah, I believe him. You believe him?
Do I believe him? That's up to law enforcement. I'm not going to say.
Keefe D got a bail. He's supposed to be home.
That's up to law enforcement.
He's supposed to be home in the next month. I've been thinking about going to Belly Mouth.
You going to bail out Keefe D?
Yeah, it's only $75,000.
Well, because it's $1 million bond?
Like $750.
$750, so you got to put up $75,000.
Yeah, I've been thinking about going to get him and with the stipulations that I do the series on it. People are watching.
Yeah.
Last time we talked, we was negotiating the series on Baby Lane, the Orlando Anderson rights. And then my boy Big Bruce let me know I had to talk to Baby Lane's mom, which is Keefe D's sister, which I met with her in Long Beach. We talked for a couple hours. Actually, the day I met Keefe D, he was coming to see you that day or the next day.
That was not 8 years ago.
He came to see you either that day or the next day.
That was
I met
not
him that
8 years
evening. He
ago,
came to my
I think.
studio, him and a bunch of his guys, and he's like, I got to go do Vlad. I don't know if it was that day or the next day. He was coming to your interview. But, I mean, at the end of the day, is there a way of proving that what he was saying was factual and truthful on the podcast? He's a street dude. He
wrote
Crip,
a
so
book.
maybe he
There's
was
witnesses.
playing the people and just being an entertainer. I mean, after all, do we believe that Denzel Washington is a drug dealer because a crooked cop? Because we've seen what he did.
All right, that's when I got paused. Now he's sounding really, really, really dumb. Number one, this man didn't just go on Fed TV. He was doing multiple interviews. He was, did he write a book? He did something, like, it's in writing somewhere. It's somewhere. Why do y'all think they want Foxy Brown to testify so bad? Foxy is a witness that Keefe D was there. If he has some part of it, why he bring Honeycomb into it with the $1 million. Then you catch Wack right here in a lie, because even Fed TV was like, wait a minute, something don't sound right. It's only $75,000 to get him out on $1 million bond. So that didn't even click right. So that's when Wack said, or he said 50%, 15%, something like that, right? That's what he said, right? So, cause then that's what he said in court too. He was like, he said, 112 or something like that. What else? 15% of $1 million. Hold on, y'all. I'll be right back. Another lie, because guess what, ladies and gents? 15% of $1 million is 150,000. Yet you only paid 112.5. And then he was like, whatever is 15% of the mill, but they, the people that got this right here was like, they had already knew. Oh, you paid 112.5. Oh yeah, something like that. So you didn't pay the money, and that's how we know you crooked. The bail bondsman, whoever you went through, crooked, because 15% of $1 million, 112 ain't it, bro. It ain't it. But I held you up long enough. I'm gonna try to come back more with my whole Tupac stories, because I told y'all I'm staying on Keefe neck. I'm staying on honeycomb neck. When I'm passionate, this is what DRR don't get. When I'm passionate about something, oh yeah, I'm stay tuned in. I'm upset because originally his court date was this month. Now it's November. Now I'm thinking that maybe they're drawing it out to see how his whole cancer symptoms go, because they got good medical benefits in jail, because he been in there since September, and homeboy look real healthy. I'm talking about as far as his weight go. Like, that gut haven't changed at all. So I'm trying to figure out, I think the court might have, I think they did get Keefe D medical records, and saw nothing of the sort of him having cancer. So that's why, another reason why he is still in there. But y'all, I am going to end this now, because I'm wasting out of time. So maybe they might have gotten the records, but I'll see y'all at another date. Go check out my vlog, which I'm about to record for that now. And just like water in the sun, I'm out of here, coach.